Hello and welcome to Learning as we play Stellaris. This is the Imperor and I will try and teach you how to play Stellaris. While I play it, I'll just explain everything I do as best I can. You, please, if you have any questions down in the comments, you go. And if you're coming in and this is the first episode you see, I suggest go at the beginning of the playlist, start at the very first beginning where we create our species, where we take our first steps into the stars. And apart from that, we're just gonna go continue right where we left off. We are a sub-Terran, pacifist, xenophobic species. We don't want to talk with anyone, but we also don't want wars. We want to be peaceful. Well, peaceful-ish. We do have slaves and we will have more. So let us continue our journey. Over here we have a large cluster with so many planets. We need to fortify this well. I think this will be an important part of our empire. Now, I do not explain everything that we all see all the time, but there's something I want to explain because it has popped up now. We have multiple layers of borders here, which is kind of confusing. This is our empire border, and this is a sector border, the gray one. That's the sector. Sectors are governed by people who then control all the planets. You can still have people working individual planets, not a problem. And all the resources in a sector go to that sector and pool and get bonuses and whatever. They still share across the empire, so that's not really a matter. Like Sector A and Sector B still work, or places outside of a sector also still work. That's not a problem. But having sectors is good because the sector governor will give bonuses to everything in that sector. And these have a certain reach, like they can't go forever. They have a certain amount of jumps away that they can go. So we will have some small sectors, like this place here is not in our main sector. This here could create a new sector, which we're going to go do now. So for this we have to click on the planet and then on management, I think. There's this plus here. All systems with full jumps not previously part of any sector will become part of the sector. Now, there's nothing here yet, but eventually these two planets will become part of this sector, and that's the extent the sector will have. But we can now go into planets and sectors, and we have a new sector here. This sector uses a lot of stuff, but we could even create a vassal if we wanted to. We don't want to do that, but we could go ahead and hire us a new governor, which I think has been a goal for us for a while. And we could put someone who's like this. Planetary infrastructure upkeep goes down, so he makes planets and buildings cheaper there, which is good because there are multiple planets, which we will eventually have for slave populations. So this guy would be a good option. This guy here creates unity, also not bad, and this guy just lives a little longer. So I think we'll take this guy and put him in to work our job. So he exists here now, he leads the sector, and if you look at the planet again, this guy here is ruling there from the sector capital. And you can see here we have orange triangles. This is our empire capital, and blue triangles means sector capital. Should also start the colonization process here. What planet is this? 1475. I think we have enough planets that will be eventually focusing on generation, energy generation. So maybe... Now this is a bit of an outside world. I think this will be a fortress world. I don't think we will find other planets that are habitable right here, but definitely there will be some spacefaring entity eventually here. But this is good to know, by the way. This only goes this direction. There are no connections here. These are all contained. So if we build out like this, we block all these systems off. But still, I think we want this to be a fortress world. Fortress worlds have a lot of soldiers. They are hard to take, and eventually we will get a technology which prevents enemy fleets to pass through our systems without first taking these worlds. So even if there's a fleet strong enough to take our starbase, if they don't bring an army to take this planet, they can't fly further. They can bombard it, they can attack it, but they are stuck there until they take the planet. And the fortress world is hard to take. It will take a very long time to take. So these are good defensive situations. And given that there's a good chance we will encounter some alien life in this direction, this would be a good defensive situation. So we'll do that. and we'll colonize it. Yep, all fine. Let's do it. The earlier we colonize, the longer our people have time to grow. And I think, honestly, I will want to ensure that the system surveys in this direction happen in sequence. And only after that, I want you to go back.
Booting up a new colony.
Wait. Wait. First we give him survey here. Then we give survey, survey, survey. And after that, he can go.
Agenda available. They sure like to keep up appearances.
So I held shift while I did this, and I redid it because when I started, he was on auto explore. So he wouldn't have done this. He would have.
Our network just got a fresh hub.
Very good. A newly founded colony is done and ready. Where? What? How there? Oh, there were 2 planets. Oh, yeah. It's not just the alien species that lives there. It's also this planet. All right. Okay. I think we're just gonna go ahead and automate this place. Or will we? No, we will not. We will build us a medical center. That's important here. That's how we start out all of these. Where is it? There. Because that boosts generation of our people. Why are there 2 holo centers? 2 holo theaters. We don't need that. That's too much. It's entirely too many holo theaters. 1 is too much. Let's just demolish it. We don't need it at all. It's a waste of resources to have it, but alright. Let's build us. We have a lot of available jobs. A lot of available jobs. This economy definitely needs to work this predominantly. Like, this is the main focus here for our workers. And let's ensure the medical is also the main focus for our workers, so people work. Let's check through all of our planets.
Trace complete. We got him.
A job well done. Increases awareness by 5. Okay. So we have finished the scientific mission. Shuttles from the... Wait, let me pause the game while we read this. I always pause if there's a lot of text. The occupants were then sedated and collected. Other away teams requires... Our mission appears to have gone largely unnoticed. Unexplained lights. Okay, cool. So we learned a bunch about them. Their awareness is higher now, but we got a lot of society research from it. So what I want to make sure is that our jobs are properly prioritized. The elites I don't need to prioritize because they only use this job. But within the specialists, medical worker is the highest priority. And for most planets, maybe our capital doesn't really matter. We want to prioritize the energy generation. So this is what we want. This and that. I don't think there's a second specialization, like you can only really have one, which forces everyone to fill these jobs first. But that's what we want. Okay, now we realize medical workers here. What planet is this? A unification center. Unification jobs are these bureaucrats, I think. So also we force these here to work on the generators. It's more important. Medical doing its job. Wonderful. This is... What kind of planet is this? It's a tech world. So tech happens here. That's fine. We can force our workers to work this predominantly. A mining world. Specialists there. And the miners, of course. I mean, on a mining world, you would want miners to work with the mines, right? Specialists. And there's a generator world, so we want the generation here quicker. Though the colonist work, honestly, increased stability, happiness, automatic resettlement chance, so people come here to work. Nah, we'll leave it there. We'll leave it there. It's fine. It's fine. We might send more slaves here, honestly. It's not a lot we need. Let's bring some slaves. Or do we have civilians anywhere? I don't think we really have civilians anywhere. Slaves don't live well here, so maybe not ideal. We'll leave it as it is. Leave it as it is.
External uplink established.
Okay. We've learned about the Tianki. more sea shanties. We get the space shanty, and that's it. Harmonious cruise. Our whole empire is 10% faster within systems now. That's good. And we got this epic sea shanty thing, which, if we used it, would give plus 700 amenities empire-wide, which is pretty damn good. Honestly, that's a lot of amenities to get. All right, our food production is starting to taper off. Not super good. We might want to consider taking even more people here. We're still indoctrinating them. It's not going too well. Hell difficulty. We're not getting anywhere. But if we reveal ourselves to these guys, then we can start integrating them or something. We found a new archaeological site here. Good stuff. This is where we want to build anyway. I will now, since we're earning a lot of energy again, I will now go ahead and allow our construction ships to auto-construct again. So they can start building these stations here that are sitting around. Another thing I want to do is, if this is a fortress world, this gets a defensive station in space. So we take our space station here and upgrade that. Okay. Well met. So the meta racket, these are just traveling merchants here. The racket industrial enterprise. We don't want anything to do with them at the moment. Sometimes they sell
new
interesting
council
things,
agendas on deck.
but I don't really care so much about them. All right, let's get some extra monthly unity going, plus 40%, and colony development speed. We do have a bunch of colonies at the moment, so maybe we do this for a little while. There's not much better. We could reduce border friction. Our naval capacity would go down heavily, so that's not great. I think we're gonna go develop our colonies because we're making a bunch of them. So that speed here would go up, which would be good. Let's check in our empire
Colony
council
established.
here,
Free real estate. Preem.
and we'll build something for food. We should have this here, plus 20% food, and we are generating 46. So that would be 8 extra food. We're down on 11. Might make sense. And this building specifically doesn't need workers. It just does it 20% extra. So maybe, yeah, we can't build anything more anyway. Need to pump that mining world eventually. Give this a specialization. Can we buy some minerals? No, our trade is not super high. We could deprioritize energy generation.
We've constructed
elsewhere,
something game-changing.
but it's fine. We work against it. We work against it all. We'll figure it out. We can also build a outpost here. We should do that. There's some planet's archaeological site. We want to take all this. Estrion 3. But see, at this point, we're kind of micromanaging our empire still. I haven't automated the planets much. Would upgrading this give us more food? No, it would not. But building this here will be good for us.
This system's secrets are ours.
That'll help. We have a lot of available jobs.
Build job complete.
We have so much to still use. So many open jobs, so few people to take the jobs. We have 0 unemployment in our worlds. Well, that's not true. We have some unemployment, but they're migrating around, trying to resettle on worlds where there are jobs.
Build job complete.
Which is fine. They'll do it. They'll do it right. Okay, I don't care about this. Our envoys are engaged. 2 out of 2 engaged. You can increase envoys through policies, through some technologies, and depending on what empire you are, that might also do something. We could construct the Grand Archive now. It might be worth it, honestly. And I tend to like to build that at home. So I build a starbase. No, wait, how do I build this? How to build the Grand Archive? I don't know. We don't have the technology yet. We can't build it. We haven't researched it. That's why. It's an option that we haven't taken yet. I think it's down.
Build job complete.
Or in society? I don't know. So the build job complete will pop up a bunch now as we keep building star bases, which we can now afford because these mostly cost energy to maintain. To build, of course, they cost minerals, but
Colony
minerals
established. Free real estate. Preem.
Okay.
We've constructed something game-changing.
Another colony established. Wonderful. This is a forge world. And so it shall be. All we're gonna go do. Well, we're gonna go do nothing. Right now we don't have the minerals for it. Otherwise it would have been a medical center. We'll just sit here and look at this. Come on. Let me build a medical center, please. Time alone will show how lasting our effect may be on the Cenurian. However, initial projections look promising. Advocates have already taken up our ideas keenly as if they are all. Impulses go fear, mistrust. Okay, they're becoming xenophobic here. Wonderful. Fanatic materialist and militarist. We could just reveal ourselves to these. There are not a lot of them. They will be in culture shock if we do. But can we then take their planet? They're not spacefaring, so they're not going to be like these guys. You know what? I think it's time. They have a dead god.
This system's secrets are ours. We've constructed something game-changing.
Spiritualistic. Okay. Alright, building that one building in our homeworld already alleviated
New augments researched. Strap in.
problems. New blue lasers. Okay, we could get a first basic cloaking field, which takes forever to research. But we would be the first to have it. And I think we would also be the very first to even do it. I don't think anyone would have anything against that. But there are many options here. Many. And I think with our energy troubles saved, we can ignore this for now. This here will stay anyway. We can take this at another time. Field Dynamics Center. If we want to have extra physics research, maybe. Astral actions, now that's kind of important. It's kind of interesting for us eventually. This is a DLC thing, so I'm just going to ignore it for a while. We'll take this here. This is what I talked about earlier. Faster than life inhibitors. If we build this, all our space stations that are built up a little bit, not just the base one, and all of our planets prevent enemy fleets, even during war, to just pass by them. They have to fight through. So this here is defensive. This definitely we take it. We 100% take this. We want defending. This is RP. Like, I don't think we need it right now. There's nothing that really truly tells us, ooh, defend against this. But certainly there are some issues. Some worries, some woes we have.
We've data mined this system dry.
Clicked on accident here. What is this? Send a crew to the lab. Records show the comms reveal hijacked a rebel guerrilla on its way to perform a strike against a secret complex called Zavern Labs. You have no need for such a weapon. Wait, if there's a weapon, someone else could take it. So
New
we have
job
to
in the situation log.
We have to look at this. We have to look at this. Okay, we need a science ship in orbit. But not this science ship, apparently. Yeah, well, eventually we'll figure it out. I don't quite know where that is.
This system's secrets are ours.
Okay, I kind of want to build this out further. But I'm waiting for construction ships to become available again. Could build another construction ship, honestly, but I don't quite want to. Why not? Let's build another construction ship, honestly. Let's build 2, really. These never really hurt. They just speed things along. Definitely let's build this. Once we can. Because we have this already 3 filled out. This increases.
We got a fix on a point of interest.
Then we can build also this building.
We've constructed something game-changing.
Adds another 20% to the production. Though these are just eating stuff heavily, so this will evaporate on the planet, but it will still decrease our overall take. And it would help with trade a little bit, because this here
we've constructed something game-changing.
Brought in from elsewhere, costing us trade. I'm just gonna wait for this. I mean, our construction ships right now are using up these resources here. I want to go take some more systems, really. Especially ones that have research and minerals. So up to the north here. We're just gonna go to the greatest extent possible right now. What we have researched. What we already know exists. As I said, if you push out here, we can block this off from access.
We've data mined this system dry.
Anyone else. And it seems like this border here stretches here, so they might come this direction eventually. They're not here yet. Oh, there come their science ships, so they are researching this soon as well. So we definitely want to build outposts here. As far out as we can, because all this then will be protected for us to take at our leisure. And they just kind of push. Which is fine. Our efforts shift the societal values of the serum in a direction favored, so they are more xenophobic now, which is wonderful. We need those minerals. The ship's cargo hold does indeed contain a notable amount of minerals, however the captain of the cautions that the construction indicates design. It's highly likely that the minerals belong to the... Alright, sometimes this happens as a bug. There should be the name of someone. So some empire owns what we just found, and we are cautioned to take this, but we don't have another option. Well, we could close it out and not take it, but we'd take it. Whoever other empire had this before just has to deal with it. They might send us a strongly worded letter. Still can't do this. Don't have enough. Can I buy some minerals? Yeah, but not much. So having the energy generation under control now is good. A massive crater, something, FTL impact, something crashed out of faster than light. Building cost 10%. We could... Where is this?
New job in the situation log.
Where is this? Do I care? Building cost, yeah, that's quite a bit. What do I need? Science ship? They can do that after. So I just shift clicked out. I hope that works. I'm not quite sure. Because he's set to auto explore, so Might not work. Okay, we need to pick a new tradition for us to work on. We are expansionist and discoverist. Discovery X. Could go for archivism, but we're not gonna do that. I think with how we are, we might actually go into subterfuge for once. I never do this, but we're a little bit, you know, we're pacifists, but we still want control over things, I believe. Let's see, is there anything else that speaks to me? Harmony could be good. We're harmonic inside and out, you know. Pop upkeep goes down immediately, which would be good because I think this is also food related. Harmony could be good. We're not mercantile, but we already got the unification thing. So I think harmony would be good. Trying to be very harmonic. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with harmony. Or do we go with adaptability? We like to live in places. And we have learned to live in places now. Like we are getting better at this. We are getting much better at this. This might also be very important for us because we are using strategic resources here, and this reduces the cost upkeep on this. So I think we might go with adaptability more so than anything, because we have tried to shift and change with what we encounter in space, both in terms of where we live and in terms of who and how we deal with them. So I think we're going to go with adaptability, honestly. It's also a good one. So
Agenda available. They sure like to keep up appearances.
We already know how to live everywhere because we live underground, but now we can help ourselves be even more effective at it. Okay, here we have a new planet. It's nearly done. This will also become a new sector, I'm pretty sure. Here we have something interesting. We have the Beta Menace. This little station here, they exist. We can colonize this. These are neutral people, which we could have a first contact with, but we don't have an envoy available, so we're not gonna. But eventually they'll talk to us, and these are like an enclave, an NPC enclave. They're neutral.
Our network just got a fresh hub.
We can talk to them. That's all. Okay, this one I'm gonna automate, honestly, because I don't care to build up this place. They're gonna be fine. Why can't I create a sector? Ah, the other sector capital is just 5 jumps out over here, this small one. So we need to find another planet here, or we can't build a sector there. Ah, well. It's a problem. Oh. Tor Ubna. Monthly energy credits, -5%. Hello, excuse me. Our Minister of State. Sabotaging us. Embezzler. He's embezzling.
We've constructed something game-changing.
The reason this is called embezzler is because energy credits used to be money, basically the currency, until they introduced the trade.
The system has been cased. Build job complete.
Okay. Let's try and build here too. Because that would then be our defensive situation. A gateway system. So I'm pretty damn sure if we can get
this
here.
This system's secrets are ours.
Wait, survey here, survey here. If we can get this, then we can block. If we can get this, would be good enough. Getting this would be good enough. Because looking at this, there's no way out here. But they're coming. So if we can get this also, we block their access off to all of this, and this is a safe space, and we can build our defensive situation here. This looks good. Do you see the lines and the missing lines? Also, all of this is safe if we can get up there. Abandoned gateway. This is over here. We don't quite care about that yet. We need this system here. This system would be wonderful to have. This is a optional system. They can have it, honestly. I don't care too much about it. This here would be wonderful to have. This would be a wonderful defensive situation for us. especially if it has a planet. It doesn't, but we can pump up a space station, and this would basically block off all the southern neighbors, pretty much. All the southern neighbors we know we would be defended against, or at least we have positions where they have to go through first to get to us. Our food situation is getting more and more dire. Let's have a quick look here. Let's build the farm, I think. Or I thought we had somewhere with 3 already. Yeah, there. Let's build the... fuck, we don't have enough.
Build job complete.
I mean, we'll deal with it. We'll deal with it. It'll be fine. Okay, so we see their science ship here also, now hanging around. Honestly, I think we're gonna go send 2 science ships, because getting this system is more important than anything else right now here. Our deep space tracking arrays have made an alarming discovery.
We've constructed something game-changing.
Okay, there's an asteroid coming in. We need our armies, our fleets now, to go kill that thing. To destroy this coming in.
New job in the situation log.
The asteroid coming toward us. Maybe it passes harmlessly, but if we can destroy it, we will just go destroy it. So there is a chance they already researched this. Now, just as a blocker, it's fine, but we would lose access to all these systems if they get this system here. So this is why I'm sending 2 science ships into this to survey, because there are quite a few bodies right now. Here's only 1. So we should be quicker, and then we have a better chance. We can already move our construction ship here as well.
Build job complete.
So he doesn't have to travel once we know what's in there. Our commander, first predators, he's our army guy. Let's make him careful. Army disengagement chance, collateral damage. He's a tricksy. He's trying to, you know, keep casualties low. Our people are pacifists. He's a pacifist. That makes sense. There's not much left on the cities of Estron 1. Besides the passage of time, most of the impressive structures that dot the landscape have been ravaged by storms. What architectural features remain are consistent with those seen on Lambda Serpentis 2, namely a distinct lack of disaster response preparedness. These people got killed by storms because they weren't prepared. So this enemy fleet here is the asteroid still, but we have sent our fleet to deal with. So that's all fine here.
We've constructed something game-changing.
I don't like that voice telling us it's game-changing, because quite honestly it often isn't. So here building out to there would save this cluster. Let's take this. And then take that. I want to go take all the systems we know. Reported missing
New
supply
augments
crates.
research. Strap in.
The creatures there will be more aware of us. But we might want to take it just for having more slaves to work our fields and stuff. I think this is how our society will survive slavery. Oh dear. Chemical bliss? Living standard? I don't think we'll take it. Habitability plus 5%, that's pretty good. Fleet command limit. You'd think it helps us, but it only allows us to have more ships in a fleet, but not more ships overall. Grand Archive might be interesting. I think we need the naval capacity now. We are surrounded by enemies and dangers. I think we need more. We need more fleets. I think we need more. There's only 2. Yeah, we'll get this now. Let's get better fleets. More ships. This construction ship is waiting until we got this researched here. So we got 2. Look at them working in parallel, doing their best to figure out what's going on here. While these guys are slowly working with their one ship. There's so much here. This is a really good system for many, many reasons later, but... Okay, this guy here, our governor, working up here. Let's reduce crime here. It's just such a nice passive thing to have. I don't think we're gonna go to build much trade value in this, so I don't think I want the trade. It's not that important. We're gonna reveal our presence. We're gonna go do it now. Oh, we can't? At this time? Doesn't tell us why. Could indoctrinate the society again.
Mixing it up with a hostile fleet.
Spread disinformation. Lowers awareness level, so they know less about us. Nah, we'll keep indoctrinating them. Why not? Costs us some energy. And, the energy upkeep, I don't like it. Okay, our ships are now fighting the asteroid. Wonderful. The asteroid was destroyed. Gives us 2,000 minerals, which is very good. That's a lot of minerals. So we're gonna go send these back home. To our home planet. Exotic gases. So we can now build this extraction here, getting a +1 out of it. And wherever else we might find exotic gases. So far we haven't really found any further. Which is a bit of a shame, but you know, that's what it is. Ooh, wonderful. Even better. Things are looking up for us. Urban district housing +400, we don't need that, but this is interesting here. Robot assembly plants and robot workers. Let's get us into robotics. If we have robot servants, they can help our slaves.
Build job complete.
Misplaced inventory had strange impact on the native culture. While these crude imitations of our own observation shuttles, while these ships are obviously non-functional, the evidence that our research were spotted by locals during the survey can be seen performing imitations of each. The sinner under the impression that by mimicking our process, more supplies will appear. We should intervene before this behavior impacts the wider society. We could get our stuff back, which costs us 500, I think. Or we get them. Exchange supplies, food supplies for the minerals. The observation post currently observing now produces 5 minerals with an upkeep of 1 food. So we give them 500 food and they keep giving us minerals. I think that's fine. Let's deal with them. Let's work with them. We can use the food, no problem. Where's the ship? Oh, right there. I keep forgetting I put this there on purpose. Well, this is a very good system, truly. Who are you? You're working somewhere. You're working up there. Adventurous spirit, leader upkeep, which would give us more unity. I don't think we need that much. Like, they don't cost a lot. Sublight speed +5%. And if they research debris, also good. We haven't found debris yet because we haven't been at a war, which is good. But now we need to do something about the food situation. I think we're colonizing this already.
We've data mined this system dry. Build job complete.
Are we? No, we're not. There's 4. We can increase this to 2. I think we'll just make it a trade world. And then we can buy food. It's a big world, but it's not really good for anything specifically. It's actually bad for food. It's bleak. So let's make it a trade world.
We've constructed something game-changing.
We finished researching this, so now we build our outpost straight away. And this guy here... Are you our excavator? No. So you can go whatever. Do whatever. And you can afterward also continue to do whatever. So we're getting this system, which is wonderful, blocking off their access to everything else here. This system again, I don't quite need or care about, and I think they already exploded. But they haven't started building anything here yet. But this system I want. And I'm gonna get that system. Our construction ship is hard at work already. Doing the very best. And that should also kick out their research ships, which are currently running around here. Because I think we have closed borders, so they will have to leave our space.
We've constructed something game-changing.
Gone. So they don't actually get to take this system. We're gonna go here. Just because in case, maybe. We know there's an archaeological site here. Interesting. Economic epicenter. Where's this? It's there. Crumbling facade reveals cavernous hole within 521 computation terminals, range in centric circles. Okay, we found a stock exchange basically. It's logical to conclude that this building once housed important data. It ought to be found. More on this INET trading thing. Let's go find more about it. Let's learn more about our precursors. So here we built a bit of a long empire situation to ensure we get access to all this, and they don't. They might take issue with this. Eventually. They might not find that so funny. They might not like what we're doing here. Also, I'm going to replace this with a gun battery because we don't quite need the 6 energy it generates anymore. And I'd rather this be a better defensive situation here. And we can upgrade this also, build it out a bit. We can give it a hydroponics bay though, so it generates us some food. Maybe. Like, it's not the first and foremost defensive line, and right now we kind of do need the food. So we'll do that. Consumer goods are going down.
This system's secrets are ours.
Okay, very good. We'll just try and build an outpost here. Lacking 3, come on. Just a few more days and we can build this. If we can take it, we take it. Why not? It's not a super good system, but it's also not horrible. 5 energy, 3 minerals. If I can have it, I have it. If I can't take it, I take it.
New council agendas on deck. We've constructed something game-changing.
So our colony development speed is higher even now. Citizen pop happiness, conquer nature, habitability plus 5%. Terraforming speed, we don't really need that, but we would get terrestrial sculpting as a new option, which would allow us to terraform eventually. I don't think we need that yet. Let's see. We don't need to restructure. Restructuring means we can change what jobs exist here, but that's fine. We are happy with the jobs we have. I think we're gonna go with infinite opportunities. Just make everyone a little bit more happier, so they will produce more. And
we've constructed something game-changing.
We can build this now. We have enough minerals. Let's go do it.
We've constructed something game-changing.
And check on our empire capital here. Let's also build a hydroponics farm. Upgrade our capital, why not? Reduce everything else higher. Higher rates here. Let's see, is there anything
we've constructed something game-changing.
We could and should build? Nah, not really. Minerals are going fast. Okay, interesting. So these guys here have declared us our rivals. Their rivals, these guys. Which just... We'll look at it in a second. Oh, where is even their... So we can also declare them our rivals. They're similar in strength, Having them as our rivals gives us 0.5 influence income, which is currently pretty lower because we have the envoys active, so this would offset it, so we get +3 again. And make their other rivals friendlier toward us. So whoever they hate, you know, will like us a little bit better. These guys here, are we not improving relations with you? Yeah, but he's not doing a good job. They're not doing too well here. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, we'll build this here up to be our defensive station against these guys. We'll fully deck it out. Okay, these guys have now recalled our... These guys have recalled the embassy. I don't think we will be friends with these guys at any point. Might as well do a first contact then. I don't think we will be friends. Shame.
We've data mined this system dry.
Okay, new archaeological event. Book of reference. A Nation Planetary Model Manual. This must be the device mentioned in the Ancient Storm Shelter and may exactly be what we're looking for. This means we are one step closer to understanding the intentions of the Nation traders, perhaps harnessing the power of this machine ourselves. So we got this thing here, the manual, which would give us sublight speed plus 8%. Not too shabby. We have a few things we can do with our minor artifacts, which are just sitting around there. Artifact analysis. Search for a specimen worthy. No. We don't want the Elgate inside. Definitely not. Let's proclaim some superiority. And do an artifact analysis. Sometimes you get something interesting. Perfectly faceted carbon. Just a nice gem, basically. Which would give us some engineering research if we could use it already, which we can't. Okay, let's get this guy automated again. Make sure... we have a lot of construction ships doing nothing.
Time for some new chrome.
Let's put them to work. And afterwards you go do this. Where are you? You're up there. Okay, there's a system with a planet we should definitely go look into. Chemical plants, which would allow us to create volatile molds, which would not be bad. Ooh, a Dyson swarm already. Ooh. This is important technology. A Dyson swarm will generate us a lot of energy. And I think we want to have this. This would solve all of our energy problems. Lastingly. Let's see, we're still building this out a little bit more. We have no available jobs, which is good. So our people are slowly going into equilibrium again, where we have some civilians sitting around doing nothing that then can do other jobs. Then just sit around doing nothing. And this thing here should bump our food supply a little bit.
Build job complete.
Not by a lot, because there are not a lot of people working these jobs. Oh, actually it fixed it. Wow.
Booting up a new colony.
Alright, okay. New colony established. Well, what? Oh no, this is this is a terraforming candidate. But... okay, I was confused. I was thinking maybe there's something new to build, but...
We've constructed something game-changing.
So we're losing exotic gases now at a -2 rate. Let's find our planet that has those little creatures. It's not this. Which one was it? Which one has the little creatures? No, but we could have jobs here. So if we prioritize, we get the exotic gases going here, but way less medical workers, which means way less work being done. But we could bring some slaves in to help offset that a little bit. I don't think we will. I think we'll just have to wait a little bit. It's fine. We can build this station that will already halve our cost.
New augments researched. Strap in.
And I think this here will get a disruption field. Or we go with this. Nah, I think we're gonna go with the disruption field so they have less shields fighting in our system. And we could build another
We've
fleet.
data mined this system dry.
So, we're just gonna go in our fleet management and copy this fleet design, which happens here. So copy template. So we'd have 2 fleets with the same setup. Now we can reinforce this fleet, and once this fleet is built, we can hire as a commander to command this fleet. I also need a research hub here, so we're gonna build us another science ship.
We've data mined this system dry.
Once we can, because I need another scientist.
We've
up there
constructed something game-changing.
to get this system researched and, you know, everything else up there. I don't want to stagnate here. There could be someone here. There could be someone here. We don't know. Could be someone here. We don't know. So we need to explore. It's scary. It's scary out there. 5 dense jungles. Holy hell. This is a tile blocker we need to learn. 5. We're not skipping this one. This needs to be dealt with. 5. Oh, look. There's some void worms traveling through us. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Immediately. Can I just follow these? We need to keep an eye on these. We need to keep an eye on these. Actually, we need to attack them. We don't void worms. We don't want them in our systems. They will be a problem for us. They will attack us. They will hurt us. Habitability plus 10% sounds good, but we're gonna go with this first because we have an upkeep issue, and this might help it. Minus 15%. So right now we have 7, 15. Minus 15 is, yeah, that should bring us barely down below what we need. So that should be good. We have 1,000 minerals, which is bad because that means we're not investing in our planets, which we absolutely should do. So let's check here real quick. This is all happening, all working, all doing what it is supposed to be doing. We're upgrading. Wonderful, no problem. We could build another building here. We could build another building there. But again, we don't really have the people to work it, so... Righty. Could build the specializations here and there. And there. Industrial world. It's taking a lot of minerals. We'll build the specialization there. And... I'm gonna go with the mineral instruction because you're a mineral world. Unification center does nothing. We have a bunch of specialist jobs open, so we're gonna go build something here now. And I think. Actually, we need to do something about our civilian industry. We need more civilian industries. We need more alloys too. We need to build this out, but I think civilian industries is what's tapering a little bit too close to the edge for me. And let's see. Make sure we have a medical center everywhere. We don't here, see? Medical center will be built now. Make sure also medical center is being prioritized everywhere where we have one. It's important. We don't even have one here. Crazy. But we also don't have minerals for it, so all good again. We like to use our stuff. Magnetic reversal. They're rare event in
Build job
position,
complete.
providing our scientists with a lot of valuable data. Cool. Just some research data for us. And I think we're good for today. Our research ship is done. Let's get this on the road. Not this poor melancholic fellow. All of our scientists start on level 2 now, so they're more expensive to hire, but they're also better. Let's take the guy who has a higher leader lifespan, or the younger one with experience. I think younger is better. It would be another pacifist, but that's okay. Unless we take a xenophobe, which we don't currently have many of. Nah, we'll take this lady. Give her another trait. Private minds. No. Ah, damn. These are not good. None of these are good. For her, specifically. Like, she's not gonna work anywhere like this. Let's give her private minds. Neither option is really fantastic. Okay. Let's go survey system, and afterward, you go do everything else. And this is where I leave it for today. I thank you very much for joining, for watching. I hope you learned something today. And if you have any questions, please go down in the comment and ask away. Join our Discord. You can talk to people like me and my community. We stream Stellaris every Saturday, so maybe check that out too. And yeah, this will continue. Thank you so much. Until next time, have a good one. Enjoy. Goodbye. Appreciate ya. See ya.